Pointing at it.
It's your turn. Go.
Whoa!
Whoa, you go stand in the middle now.
No. I'm gonna do a sit down.
Hold it still.
You shooting me or not?
I got it.
Here's the ear. So there's a lot behind this, but the like if I boil it down to a keyword or phrase, it's around performance. And it's around extraordinary performance. I got present to a whole new realm of performance as far as performing the duties of an umpire. I mean, I've been umpiring here, there, everywhere, all different directions, but I really got present to like mastery here and taking performance to another level. And I mean, I'm just excited and delighted of what I've learned here and the opportunity that there is to grow into the things I've learned. And I've also really enjoyed seeing all the different styles of performance that people have that work. That's been really cool. So, the best thing about this for me is been learning from others.
Yeah. I was kind of disappointed tonight when we announced the women on the championship crew, and none of them peed.
I think that we know of.
Because I can remember Dora Martinez in Dallas, I think it was, and we announced the championship crew, and she did. She peed right in her pants. But I was also uplifted because BJ's always been somebody I think is up there, and he thinks he's got the world by the tail. But one tail he didn't get.
Oh,
DJ, do your ball down.
There's a lady
Out.
that at the bar the other night. But here's the funny thing about it. I guess they exchanged telephone numbers.
Oh.
The only problem, BJ all night long kept checking his phone to see if he'd missed a call from this lady.
Hello.
I'm kind of upset, because you're my man, and now you're going to have to drop down. I got you.
Oh, man.
Your turn, April.
Okay, so I already know about camaraderie. Not in a circle like this. I've never been put in a situation like this before, but we take care of each other. And my man Larry here, he knew I was feeling sick, so he ran out and got me some Topo Chico and some Maalox, and everybody was giving me hints and clues, and I took, I don't know, about 10 Tums and 4 antacids and 4 swigs of Maalox and 2 Topo Chicos. After I threw up 2 days later, I had black poop. I couldn't quite figure it out.
You have to say that.
Kind of like tar, I'm figuring it was all the Tums and the Maalox and everything else that I put into my body. But really, the real thing I did learn was that in intense situations, which we've all been in, I had a game. I had a whole bunch of games that were all good, and of course you up high because you've got all these good games. Then you have this one game that kind of brings you down, and I had that one game yesterday, and I had banger after banger. I was on the bases, banger saves, banger outs, just one after the other, and each time I made a call, I was just getting drilled. I kept drilling myself deeper down, and I just felt like I had a miserable game. And of course, Dora takes us into the room and says, what do you think of your game? I said, it was the worst game I ever had. And she said, well, what do you mean? Explain it. I said, it was the worst game. And Dora says, from hers and Walt's opinion, outside, you got all the calls right. I don't understand why you're... So I think it was just the emotions and getting caught up in it and needing to believe a little bit more, I guess, in myself when I feel like I'm being put in a situation where I can't do it. Instead, I need to just believe and keep that confidence up high when I know I can do it. Being on the field with you, BJ, my confidence was here. But being on the field with maybe somebody else, it goes here or it goes here. And when I go here, I start to bring myself down as well, you know. I need to stay up. That's it.
Ah, Daddy.
Well, my experience is anytime I get a national deal, I take it as a umpire's camp. All my UICs, my eyeballs, my cameras, all that stuff. That's what I come here for. And my new partners that I've never worked with before, I like to stand up and bring some confidence to them. I've been there before where I'm really tight and tense. Yeah, I'm afraid to screw up. If I have a partner that I see like that, I like to bring him up and be confident in what you do. If you make a bad call, maybe be confident enough to make that call at least. I love coming out here and working with Walt, Dora, Marvin, and Alfred this weekend because they're my eyes. They're the ones that are doing the corrective maintenance that I need for that stuff. And all it does, it just brings your game up, and it's entirely up to you as an individual. And coming from me, I want y'all to absorb that and make it a positive thing. I've had guys that probably come out and say, "Oh man, they picked on me for this, picked on me for that." Hey, take that and work with it. And that's what I advise a lot of newer guys that are in there, and I look forward to growing with ASA. And I hope you all too.
I gotta give my real one now because the first one didn't count.
Okay, round two.
When he went, I was like, I hope
Not
not all like
that
this.
I didn't mean it. It's just I thought
It was a joke.
I thought we were gonna have a lot of fun.
But what was yours again? Remind us.
No, I'm gonna say one. But I tell you what tickles me to death. Who's your first national UIC?
That would be that guy.
Okay, who's your first?
You.
Okay, who's your first?
Dave Epperson.
Oh, you were before me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was before.
But you
I had
were
somebody,
with
I
that
had somebody before you.
He's disappointed.
That didn't count
I wish you would be my first. I was going to say
You
myself
guys,
for
I wish you would have been my first and all this. It
Yeah, I was
doesn't
his guy's
sound
first.
right coming from a man to a man.
I watched these guys, Jake. I know I was with Jacob's first one too, and last year too. And man, but the things I see them their first year, and then I see them now, and man, it just tickles you to death to see the point that they're at. Just from the first time I saw them, it's just incredible. I remember the first time I met Walt too. All I did the whole day was feed him hamburgers and Miller Lite and tacos.
Oh, you was happy.
Hey, look at me now.
It kept you right.
Hey, Walt, you hungry?
We hit it off right off the spot though. Yeah. And I was the first ever umpire coordinator, and he was the first guy I'd ever met. You know, there. So, and
When was that? How long ago was that?
93. Cause we got our first bid in 91. We got it in 93. So, and it's just incredible the stories. Some are true, some are not, but it doesn't matter. So much. Anyway, that's what I got